episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I am the editor-in-chief of insiderfinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing CBDL and CBGL. But before we get into that, a few housekeeping issues. We have no position in any of the securities mentioned. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial is not an investment advisor and does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research and make your own investment decisions. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. With that out of the way, go and give us a thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button, the notification bell, so you'll be notified when we go live with a new video. Also, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. Sign up with your email for U.S. Mobile numbers. You can get on our text list. For those outside the U.S., you will still get our email alerts. And with that out of the way, I want to discuss something here that I brought up in the disclaimer, and we have no position in any of the securities mentioned. And some people will like, well, why is that the case? Our policy at Insider Financial is to be objective and unbiased. If we own stocks in any of the stocks that we talked about, that would be biased, and that is not what we want to be. We don't want to be pumping stocks. We don't want to be pumping stocks to run up the price and sell. We don't do that. We make our money off advertising, and that's the way we want to keep things. So with that out of the way, let's get going here and talk about CBDL and CBGL. These two stocks are really, they got on the move last week. You see CBDL here ran from 0005 to almost 007. This is over 1,000% gain. Unfortunately, we missed this one. We wish we had come out with a report on it sooner, but we were tied up in CBDD, which was even a bigger gainer. You can see over here, CBDD. We recommended this earlier on November 11th. So we try, our focus with our alerts is our best ideas. There's a lot of ideas. There's a ton of penny stocks you can buy. We're not going to catch every winner. We wish we could. We do our best, but the winners that we have discovered have been tremendous so far this quarter. So you can see on the this is the close as of Friday. MMMEDF, that's a 455% gainer. NEO over 500%. ENZC over 7,400%, and TSNP 26,000% gainer. So this has just been tremendous gains for our subscribers. And now, and you can go to our site and you can see, where we got our subscribers in on TSNP. If you read this article, it's all there, ENZC, and you can also go to the magnifying glass, the search term, and enter any stock you want to look up. It's all here for you, and then here's the date. Everything's date and time stamped. As we said earlier, we got focused on CBDD. We wrote it up on November 17th. That was when our regular readers got it at 0.0015. We said that it was extremely undervalued play, which you can read here. Um, and this has just been you see here, this has just been a tremendous runner, CBDD. And the key is what we're looking for is to find momentum before it happens. As we say, we are swing traders looking to position um, our subscribers before the move happens. This is where the big money is made, and why so many of our subscribers are sitting on such big gains. We're not day traders. This is not the place for you. If you want to make a few $100 today and then lose $1,000 tomorrow, we hear Tim Sykes has plenty of openings, so give him a call. So now that we got that out of the way, and just important, make sure you go over to sign up and get on the email list to get first alerts. But let's get into CBDL and CBGL. Again, these are two that we've gotten a lot of inquiries on from many of our social media followers. We've obviously been watching it, and we thought it was time for coverage. So we obviously we have a big following. So please, we welcome any stocks that you own that you want coverage on. If we like them, we will certainly do an article like this and a video, and it's the point of our Penny Stocks on the Move series. CBDL, it got started last week. It dropped two huge PR bombs. The first was that cannabis recreational use was coming to Arizona after the passage of Arizona's Proposition 207. This is the measure that legalizes recreational use of cannabis throughout the state. You combine that with President-elect Biden's promise to decriminalize cannabis on a federal level, and CBDL feels that 2021 is shaping up to be its best year yet. Overall, we are in agreement there. We think the cannabis sector is going to be hot next year, and we're seeing the runners getting going. We've seen a few, not only CBDD, CBDL, CBGL, but also MCOA is getting going, ERBB, GCAN, and a few others. So it's an exciting time to be a penny stock trader. And as we've said in past videos, enjoy it while it lasts, because it never does. So make as much as you can, book profits, and then once you get into the runners, you can swing trade them, buy the dips, sell the rips. CBDL, they're going to pressure, and we've said this in past videos. We think there's going to be pressure from the state, on the state level to the federal level. So this is going to be coming from constituents, state legislatures, to their congressmen, to their senators, that cannabis needs to be legalized on a federal level. There are now 36 states that allow medical marijuana. So this train is coming, and it's time the federal government got on board. CBDL, for those of you that aren't familiar with the company, they have developed and they are retailing, wholesaling a full line of cannabidiol-based organic products, including CBD drops, gumballs, honey sticks, pain relief creams, anxiety and sleep supplements, edibles, coffee, skincare line, pet line, tablets, and more. So it's a full range of CBD products. The second PR bomb was the introduction of CBD flower with two new flavors. The first strain is called Hawaiian Haze and is said to remind people of a Hawaiian getaway. The second strain is known as Sour Space Candy that originates from Oregon. So this strain has an exclusive flavor profile of candied apples with a sour kick. Oregon's well known for growing apples, so this fits in accordingly. Moving on to the next one, CBGL. CBGL started running on Friday. It is a derivative play off MCOA, which is Marijuana Company of America. We talked briefly about last week. The key here is that CBGL owns 650 million shares of MCOA, which is worth 7.15 million. So you come over here, you look at CBGL, there's that, and then we scroll down and we take a look at Marijuana Company of America, and you see this stock has been running. So it is with CBGL being such a big shareholder, it was bound to start running. And what's interesting about CBGL is that basically you're getting the entire business for free. The current market cap is just 7.2 million, which is the value of its stake in MCOA. So we think CBGL could have some more room to run this week, just off that fact, and especially if MCOA keeps running. So if you're in CBGL, watch MCOA. Among the highlights of CBGL's business is what's called Project Varan. And this is where MCOA is working with Project Varan to discover and market new methods to infuse hemp extracts and cannabis into food, beverages, and other consumer products. Here, CBGL has made great strides on the intellectual property front, with 4 provisional and 1 non-provisional patent filing on new methods to infuse cannabinoids into food, beverages, and consumer products. CBGL has recently completed product development on what is believed to be the industry's first food-grade cannabinoid nanoformations designed to rewrite the cost and efficiency equation for the coming nationwide cannabinoid infusion marketplace. Cannabis Global expects to soon begin announcing a series of new products based on this innovative platform, with additional non-provisional patent filings expected over the coming weeks. Hint, hint, signal, signal, more PRs are coming. PRs in the land of penny stocks, very important. They need to keep the investors informed, updated, and keep telling the story, and that brings in new buyers. More buyers than sellers moves the share price up. CBGL also owns the Hemp You Can Feel. This product line is based on one of the most innovative hemp infusion technologies in the marketplace. This is a process where honeybees are provided with cannabinoids, which the bees use to make a water-soluble compound, which is used to infuse non-alcoholic cocktail mixers, coffee products, and the unique line of organic and artificial sweeteners. Sales of these lines are obviously being driven on Amazon, and the technology partner is out of Israel. And Israel is well known for a research hub for cannabis, so that's a positive. Its latest acquisition is Ethos Technology. This is a LA startup specializing in ultra-secure cannabis transport containers for the commercial cultivation, processing, and distribution markets. Cannabis Global plans to utilize this technology to market a secure line of transport products under the brand name Comply Bag. The company believes that the current generation of cannabis transport is not up to snuff, literally. So this is a growing market, and we're obviously seeing, distribution across state lines. Also, there's being international shipments. So any way that it can be shipped more securely, with more freshness, this is indeed a positive. Now here we discuss really what's been happening this year. For anyone that's been living on another planet, the stocks have been hurt by 2 things this year, particularly CBD, the FDA and COVID-19. And for those of you that are in CBD stocks, it's been a depressing year if you own CBD stocks, as we had, the FDA scrutiny of CBD food product, stripped food products, the FDA scrutiny of CBD in food products, they were stripped from the menu in 2019. And what that means is that there was just some regulatory clarity from the FDA, but the FDA now appears to be on a path to legal clarity via a bill such as HR 8179 or a change in FDA enforcement policies. And everyone that we have spoken to in the CBD industry, they expect actionable guidance by the FDA in 2021. And then, in terms of COVID-19, a vaccine should exist by, it already is being rolled out, and they're saying by the second quarter of next year it should be available to everyone. So that's a huge positive. And then, the other what's driving this is just the excitement over the upcoming Biden-Harris administration. Uh, Vice President-elect Kamala Harris, she said on the debate stage that their administration is in favor of cannabis legalization on the federal level. Last week, and this contributed to one of the part of the run-up. The Democratic-controlled House passed legislation legalizing marijuana at the federal level. This is the first time either chamber of Congress had ever voted on the matter. This was known as the MORE Act. The bill passed by 228 to 164 vote. However, we saw some profit taking on Friday at the end of the day because McConnell, he's a roadblock. He has indicated that he won't take up the legislation. And the key is one thing that we really liked about this is that Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida was one of a handful of Republicans. He voted for the legislation. He was the only Republican co-sponsor of the legislation. Gaetz said on the House floor that the bill was necessary because current federal prohibitions on marijuana constrains the states. There's a few noteworthy things about Gaetz. Number one, that True Leaf Cannabis is in his district. True Leaf Cannabis is a blue chip. It is one of the best in class and a must own in the cannabis space. And Gaetz is a Trumpster. He is very close to President Trump. He's rumored to be dating the president's daughter, Tiffany. There's talk of him running for Senate, possibly in the primary against Marco Rubio in 2022. So he's becoming an influential voice on the Republican side. He's very active on social media. So him taking up this cause is a positive, and the more people talking positively about it, the more this will keep the train rolling towards federal legalization. As we say, just in November, 4 more states passed marijuana legalization measures. The total number of states now where it's legal for recreational use is 15. Joe Biden himself, he's called for, as we said, the decriminalization of marijuana and the expunging of convictions for marijuana use. He supports the legalization of medical marijuana, and he has said that decisions on recreational use is up to the states. And finally, wrapping things up on these two stocks, CBDL and CBGL both now have the market's attention. CBDL has run more than CBGL, but still has a smaller market cap at 6.1 million. However, CBGL just had its first big green day on Friday. We like first big green days. We might see some follow through today. Let's see what the price action is today. We will be updating and watching as we see fit. But, right now, CBDL and CBGL, for those that asked us to look into them, they look like solid plays. We had one name that a lot of people are talking about, and I'm going to end with this. A lot of people had us talking about WDLF. It's up 1,500% in the past 5 days. And it's important, go to otcmarkets.com, enter the symbol, and this is where we start our research. We want to see what's going on in the news, and what are the disclosures. And I'm not going, we're not saying anything bad about, WDLF. I'm not going to weigh in on a buy, sell, or hold or anything. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. But there hasn't been a news disclosure since April 8th. To us, that is a red flag and something that we tend to stay away. If a company's not updating, and you're relying on what the folks on iHub, I mean, iHub is great for getting the sentiment, but don't get your news from iHub. I mean, that's just the last place you want to go looking for your news. You want news, go to otcmarkets.com, check the official, if the company's profile, their Twitter. I mean, so look at this. So this is the Social Life. You go to its Twitter page, okay, and sometimes companies do post stuff on Twitter. So here we finally we are getting some news right now on WDLF. This was posted 1 hour ago. Scrolling down here. So this is everything here that it's now posting. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. I'm scrolling because I was here earlier. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So earlier when I was going to add WDLF to the list, to the write-up. And I looked at their social, and this was the last posting, April 1st. And if the company wasn't updating on social, I couldn't go and do a write-up. I mean, I'm not going to write up rumors or innuendo. I got to go on some facts. So, again, 1 hour, within the 1 hour. So we'll probably take another look at this WDLF. But, just trying to educate our viewers here on the things that we do when we're going to write up, when we're looking at a penny stock, the process that we do. It helps you understand where we're coming from, and the whole point is we can educate, teach, and everyone makes some money together. That's a wonderful thing. So that's about it, folks. Lastly, just remember, go and give us the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Remember to get first looks at our first alerts. They go only to subscribers via email and SMS. We never post our alerts on social media, so if you want them, you need to enter your email. So we wish everyone luck this week. Have a great trading week. Make some money. We are on the hunt for our next alert. We hope to have find something exciting for everyone this week. We try to 1 or 2 alerts a week at most, and we sift through hundreds of stocks, and we're just looking for our best idea. So remember, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. And we thank everyone for watching, for subscribing, and we wish everyone the best of luck. Stay safe with COVID, and protect you and your loved ones, and use common sense in your life and in trading, and listen to your gut. Thank you. Take care and be well.